Well, we're here with the head coach of the Wildcats, Greg Tonagel, and Coach, man, just a hard-fought victory for the Wildcats to get to the national championship game. A game you guys, I think, just willed your way to the victory somehow.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty, but this time of year, I'd rather win ugly. Our guys fought, and we were the last team standing in the end.
You got off to a great start. In fact, at one point, you were up 23-9. You had a 14-point lead in that first quarter. Maybe a little bit of fool's gold because we knew how good they were, but the start had to make you feel pretty good.
Yeah, and they're so quick. I love the way we defended early. Then we let them get downhill, and they're a team of runs. I mean, they're full of energy, and they made their run. Thankfully, we stopped the bleeding. Not too as it got too deep with us, but. That second half was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Well, you took the words out of my mouth. That second half was all sorts of lead changes back and forth. No one had greater than a 4-point lead until you guys went up 69-64. There was under 4 minutes to play. Hit a little bit of a scoring drought there, but they never regained the lead. They tied you up once, but they never got the lead. I thought that was kind of key.
Yeah, they made big buckets. And then we answered, and Kyle Mangus had a huge bucket that he answered with to put us ahead. And then I loved our stops at the ends. I mean, we got stops and rebounds and went to the free throw line.
Kyle, as you mentioned, got the huge shot in the paint with a shot clock winding down. And then Joel and JJ, Jacob Johnson, hit some free throws down the stretch when you absolutely had to have them.
Yeah, how about those big free throws from those two guys? So we finished out the game.
Okay, Kyle, 20 points, 9 rebounds. He was a warrior. Evan Maxwell, some people might think he struggled, but he had 15 hard-fought points and a dozen rebounds.
I thought he didn't play well, and I looked down the stats. He had 15 and 13. That's a monster game. I mean, we'll take that.
Joel, you mentioned his game a little bit. He did not miss a shot the entire night. He was 6 of 6 from the field, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. You needed every one of those points.
Joel's a warrior. He really is. He battles and battles, and he picked a great night to play his best game of the year.
Finally, give a lot of credit to IU East. Coach Hester went out, and he has built a team of some really good basketball players. They shot the ball, the three-point shot, extremely well. The Wildcats didn't, but, having said that, I don't know how how you win a game when they shoot the threes so well. I guess it just came down to what you were able to do in the paint.
Yeah, we traded threes for free throws and layups. And but to your point about Hester, he's done an incredible job to build what he's built there in that short amount of time. I mean, they hadn't lost since November. They were the #1 team, and this tournament comes down to 5 games in 6 days. So sometimes it's not the best team that wins because so many things can happen in those games. But you just got to play them for 40 minutes, and we're still standing, and we're excited about being in the national championship tomorrow night.
And that's all you can ask for, really, at this point, is a chance to compete for a national title and give it everything you have. And that's all you can do is give it everything you have at this point.
Yep. We're going to give it all to the Lord. We're going to go out there and have fun. We're going to be full of joy tomorrow night, and we'll let the outcome be determined by our effort, and it's going to be a fun night.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Roger.